I'm Noah Pickus. I'm Associate Provost at Duke University, and I'm Dean of Undergraduate Curricular Affairs and Faculty Development at Duke Kunshan University, or DKU as we call it, which is located in Jiangsu Province outside of Shanghai. In February of this year, as the virus emerged across China, we had to close DKU and move all of our operations online. And since this was now happening in advance of what was going on in the US and other parts of the world, Ithaca S&R did a case study on some of the lessons we learned from that very quick pivot. Some of the lessons, as you might imagine, were about technology. We focused on keeping it simple and using programs that we could support. And some of the lessons were about how best to balance asynchronous and synchronous learning with our students and faculty spread all around the world, and how we wanted to both have an engaging education while being mindful of the equity implications for people in different time zones and technology access. So now it's October, and the changes continue. Some of them are smaller. You can identify the ways in which faculty are embracing the use of a wider range of technologies in their teaching and not seeing them just as temporary, but as permanent ways to improve their teaching. Other steps are more pedagogical. You can see greater focus on mini lectures that can be delivered in small bites as setups for more active learning. But the biggest changes that we're seeing have a lot more to do with taking on the new challenge of how do you prepare for and deliver your courses when they might be face-to-face, they might be online, or they might be hybrid. This is a challenge for any community, and particularly for ours spread across the world, but it turned out to have a lot of benefits for us because it helped create a virtual community that was very intentional about teaching. And not only was it intentional in the sense of we're a startup university, so all our courses are being taught for the first time often. We're just now in our third year. But it was intentional in that we spent the summer with all the current faculty and 40 new faculty who had just been hired in the pandemic. And our Center for Teaching and Learning brought them together in virtual communities so that they could listen to each other, they could hear the stories of the faculty who had already taught in the spring and pivoted to go online. We put them in course clusters so they could crowdsource their different ideas and strategies. We ran webinars in which we had students come, outside experts, and a variety of different ways of making this an intellectual and pedagogically innovative kind of time when it could have been one purely of panic. Now, while I'm sure there was lots of moments of panic, it was also very reassuring that the Center for Teaching and Learning could put together this community and could provide planning worksheets and design planners that helped really reinforce what flexible and resilient teaching looked like. So for us, the biggest takeaway is that the biggest challenge has been the biggest advantage, and that's been the creation of this virtual community where you've got a group of faculty eager and ready to innovate and a group of design professionals who are there all along to support them and goad them on in their work. That's the lesson from Duke Kunshan University.